Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800, looking at, our coming up Scholar District. Right now we only really have the foundation that is being built on right now, the Research Institute. Coming along, I hope, with the next phase finishing in about 10 seconds, and then we will be able to move on to the next one. We, by the way, also plastered some more peasants in here that I can now upgrade as well. Those few guys there, and that's actually already it. There's actually something in here. This little peasant fella there needs work clothes. We're running out of them, it seems. Let's have a quick look at my main wharf, and in 15 seconds Tobias is coming in already. It seems like we don't have enough work cloth. Let's actually increase the size by 50 tons more because it's very short, right? So just a bit by a whisker we missed the deadline there, and this should be fine then. Now superstructure has been finished. Very nice. Let's go ahead. We can already now fathom the beauty of this building that is coming up here now. And yeah, we can continue with the next phase right away and finish the phase 3 of 3. We have everything in store: reinforced concrete, steel beams and windows, 1,000 engineers, and 30 minutes of our time. Let's start phase 3 for the Research Institute, and then ultimately also finish it. Yep, we still don't need electricity, strangely enough, but okay, I'm fine with that. But actually the Research Institute is not going to be the focus of this episode. It is Manola. We haven't really touched that in a long time now with our happy artistas. And yeah, there's quite a few things going on here that I would like to tackle now. The first one is that over here we can actually start with the dam foundation, right? We have everything for this. Begin construction of the foundations and initial scaffolding for the dam. A dam must be thicker at the base than at the top, as deeper water means more pressure. And yeah, we can actually go ahead with this. This is, by the way, also a quest that we have, and it was a requirement, right? So reaching the artistas that we have there, I think 4,000 it was, and with that we have now a damn good idea. And a dam could certainly help provide electricity to your residents. It'll be a real shame to have to pollute such a beautiful place with a regular power plant. Now all that's left is to find out if those sketches can be turned into solid structures. We're going to need that dam to produce a lot of electricity for Manola that we're going to need then, for example, for our grand stadium. We're going to need it for stuff like the cinema, right? And everything kind of like that needs electricity. There we also have then the special electricity station that we can use then on this. But, of course, as always, we need to start. Let's get us a warehouse close by. I'm very eager to find out what this dam is all about, and as we can see, building materials are now being transported over. At the moment there's really just a river, but the perfect location for dam, most likely. Timber and bricks, both of them we have in Manola, so construction now begins. Going to take a while. How long, by the way? Do I know this? Yeah, 30 minutes also once more. Oh, it's the same actually as the Research Institute. For this phase alone, that is. Now we continue onwards though with other things that we can do. One thing is the next production chains that we have. So the mezcal, that is something that I can provide, I guess, because we do need the citrus, we do need sugar, and we do need a herb garden. Now where do I have sugar already? It is in Fabes. We are producing this one here, coming from the sugarcane production that we have, and I basically just need to expand on that. How much mezcal do we need really in Manola? Shouldn't be that much, right? Please tell me it's not that much. It's 11. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That means that we need a minimum of 5 of them. Let's make it 4 if we're boosting them with electricity. Of course, we want to. So we do have this nice area here that is already being electrified, and I would like to use this, continue using this, right? So we have the power plant here. We do have the sugarcane. I just need to pump up more sugarcane, and we can do this. Let's go ahead and do this right away. Building the remaining sugarcane plantations. We have a ship that is getting the sugarcane right over, and we can then produce, well, sugar with that. The only other thing is the citrus that we need, and herbs. Herbs is something we don't have in Fabes, unfortunately. So I do need to find me an island where we do have that. Cultural is looking fine. We would have lots of space. I mean, we do have a lot of islands available here. So I just need to find the right one. Well, what a coincidence. Quilming actually doesn't only have sugarcane, it also has herb fertility. So we can use all of this here if we want to. And of course we do. Let's go ahead and have us the next area here. This is going to be the first time that I'm building those herb gardens. And we'll just see if I'm not totally stupid on it. Let's just see. Beautiful color that is. And it's a lot of fields, by the way. So let's build it. Herb garden number 1. And we probably can also once again improve it with the fertilizer silo and also with the tractor barn. Now, we are not using any tractors whatsoever right now in Quelming. We do have some oil over there that I might use in the future, right? So what I can do, at least so that we have a bit of space available then, is using the tractor barn right away. I'm not going to use the fertilizers. I'm not a big fan of the fertilizers, to be honest. So we're not doing that. However, the tractors, I'm a huge fan of that. Let's go ahead and get us this plantation up there. And then we basically just copy it. Producing every 30 seconds. And here, of course, we will probably need a bit more going down there. And then I would like to have another warehouse.
Ship under attack.
Once again, oh, one of my dreadnoughts is under attack. There is a battle cruiser coming in Cape Trelawney, that is. It's barely tickling the dreadnoughts. And off it goes once more. Perhaps we do have something there, even though I doubt it, as Miss Hunt usually just likes flour on board.
Look at you swagger.
Ah, Poppy at least. I wonder what she's doing with that. Another one here. By the way, oh, that's actually all that we need. Move it a bit further. There's the oil, right? So there will be the oil harbor here, and then we're going over there with a fuel production. Just out of completion's sake, we're going to add the fuel production there already. Somewhere. We could have it here, right? Yep, it's reaching all my plantations then, of course. Right, so something like that. If we want to boost those sugar canes then as well. It will need some remodeling then, because right now we're not really using any tractor barn there, because I don't calculate the sugarcane in with the boosting, but it's fine. This is really quite a lot, by the way, here. So that's it for now, right? So that's the herbs that we have. Let's actually build them. I think we can do this. We do need a warehouse, another one, and then we do need this warehouse here. Beautiful colors, as always. I just love New World buildings. Also colorful and bright, and outside it's winter and gray and dreary, and here we have those beautiful colors everywhere. That's something, and we're probably going to need quite a lot of them, because I'm going to calculate that we have a demand of 11 right now, so it's probably going to 20. Let's calculate with 20. That means I would need 10 mezcal bars. Let's make it 5 with it being boosted. 5 of them. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually have all 5 of them right here. And just for completion's sake, let's have 6 here. Right. And also, once again, a warehouse. However, they will also then need 5 sugarcane refineries. So we have one over there that would already do the job. And once again, for completion's sake, let's just make this one like so. And once again, also very important, let's have a warehouse on the other side, because they, of course, need to have a connection with the warehouse to get the sugar cane, that is. That's it, really. The herbs is coming over, the sugar is being refined, and then there's only the citrus orchard that we need. This is something that does not require fertility, so we can have it in Fabes if we want to, and of course we do. So we can make here on the other side a complete new production, which is then the orchards. They, however, a bit tricky. They use a lot of space. So it might be interesting to actually get them with the docklands at some point. Right now, I can only do it like that. Right, we can build one. Is there a way to boost them? We have the orchard catalog, of course. Here's the citrus. There's no way of boosting them other than using the workforce increase, right? So in that case, that's it. And let's just see. We do need, if I calculate for the 20, we do need actually 10 of the orchards, right? 10. Just have a look if we can actually squeeze them in here. That would be 4, 5, and 6. And we can have this warehouse in the center of it. Then we can have some more here. And probably probably just boost them then. Let's build all of them. That's a lot of workforce here, by the way. 35 Honaleros for each one of them. Starting to build now, right? So we got those guys here now. And with that, we can actually go ahead with the other ones too, which would be electrified as well. Let's have the warehouses here. And let's start with 3 for either part, right? That should be optimal. They're producing now then. They're getting in the herbs, where we still need to adjust the trade route. We do have the trade route here right now active for the sugarcane, delivering only sugarcane. And as we can see, it's actually almost full. So that's a high volume that's going back and forth here. Where's the ship right now? It's docking at the very moment. And problem also is that there's other ships also docking here for the chocolate, right? We will, however, we will need to build another pier for that. Because I can't just allow here these delays. So we have already something laid out here. That's the storage. And I'm then just going to use another cargo ship. Do I have a free one? Yeah, that's the one here. Ah, we do also have... Look at that! Yeah, but I do need a docking station then for that, do I? Storm Petrel. We could try it. And there it is. A Storm Petrel is my first airship now that we can use for a direct goods transportation. And it makes sense to me to use it because it has a lot of slots available. By the way, let's build another one right away. And oh, we still also have the next ship here not unlocked yet. We do need an Arctic airship hangar for that. So there is still stuff new. And this one is now getting a lot of sugarcane and citrus then over as well. Even more sugarcane, right? So it's a complementing the other trade route that we have right now. It's not replacing it because the volume is really high at the moment. Let's also upgrade those warehouses here. We just have an insane volume of sugarcane right now. It's 40 per minute. So quite a lot. Whereas the herbs is not that much. However, I'm still going to use the full 4 slots for it. Just because we might need to build more of them then down the road as well. Though for now, I think I do have then everything here. Let's go ahead and build. Oh, we don't have that much timber. That's not enough though. And there is already the airship now coming. And I think it is then using the same slot as the ships, right? So as long as it's docking here, no other ship can dock at the trading post at the same time. Getting us the sugarcane now and also the first herbs then.
Airborne and ready to go.
With a rate of 3 tons per second, which is not a lot considering how many tons we actually deliver here now.
Cargo stations.
Oh, that's very interesting. It can do it at the same time. So we can have the airship and the ship at the same time docking at the same trading post, doing their things. Both of them are doing their job. Very interesting and cool to see.
The epidemic spreads across your city.
Just within an instant, really, the other airship is coming along, getting me the timber. It's just, airships are beautiful for transportation. They should really focus more on them from now on, to be honest, to get us the more herbs garden up there. We have now 5, 9. Let's go ahead and build this one more to have 10. And this is a herb production of 20 now that we have on this island, which is just the amount that we need. Let's go ahead and upgrade those warehouses though here too, to have a faster transportation then as well. Herbs are coming in. We also have the citrus already on board, as we can see, and the mezcal bar is starting to produce now. A very interesting factory. It looks like, yeah, it actually is a restaurant. It looks like a restaurant, right? It should be something in a city, I guess, by the looks of it. Very strange for a factory. You know what? We might just get this one over to Manola at some point, because right now I'm not happy with how it looks. Right here, we could just get the raw materials then over to Manola as well. We'll just see about that, but it would make sense to me. With that, everything is set up, and we only now need a last trade route that is now delivering then the mezcal from Fabes over here to Manola. And yeah, it's a finished product at this point. It was a very complicated product, to be honest, but only the beginning of what we have in the New World Rising DLC. Let's go ahead and just make this one, yeah, full. More or less. It's not full. And we could use, yeah, an airship on that. And we do have Minerva 2. And I think I'm going to use it. Another airship, perfect. And off it goes to get us the alcohol over to my artistas. Let's just pause it there. As always, I like to pause it and, yeah, control it myself when I want to unlock it. Now this brings me right away to my next production, the Halia kitchen. The Halia spaghetti looks to me. And this one here, so seafood spaghettis, is also a restaurant building. Looks pretty identical to the bar, only that it's a restaurant. Now, this time though, I want to have it then in Manola itself, right? It just makes sense to mix it up the city so that it doesn't look like a blob of buildings. However, yeah, production once again is a bit more complicated. We do need a couple of products there before we can really go in. So the herb garden, we already produce herbs in Quilming, and I think we are just going to improve on that. We're just going to have more herb gardens here then in total. Right, so those guys here, and then another warehouse over there. And then we could have even more of them here. And they're all also going to have then some fuel boost that at some point will be reality so that we can save even more space. In that case, yep, very good. And very good. There we also have some more fields. Oh, it's just looking lovely. I love these. I love these, absolutely. Let's go ahead and have some more over there. Let's just make sure that we are not blocking all of this here, because we do need the oil. We do need it then urgently for our fuel. This is okay, but the problem is, there is a problem. The problem is we're blocking then the train. Oh, wait a second. This is complicated. I want to get all of them in, right? But we have that stupid clay pit. There's no other way for me to say this other than it's stupid. Because with that, we will not be able to get this oil field here now. No matter what, right? It's not possible because of this stupid clay pit here. Alright, we'll have to work with that. 3 I can use. 3 is not enough for... Yeah, it is enough. 3 will be enough for the oil, for the fuel production here. So with that, we can go ahead now and finish the remaining fields. This one and that one, right? And then we have then just the railway coming out from that area to do it. We still need some more materials, of course. This was just now the basic outline here for my first railroad. That's interesting. Why is there a bridge?
Freedom to create beyond imagination.
All right, I don't mind. It's looking okay. It's looking like a smaller decoration that we have. That would be one thing. The other production for the Halia would be the corn. Now, corn is something we already have over here. That's my corn production. Once again, we could boost it with oil. And I think we have too much anyway right now. It's 16. And we're using that in Manola, all the way over there, where we have a consumption of 13. So we produce more than we need. I could go ahead. However, oh, wait a second. Yes, we do have the fertilizers working here. In addition...
What can I do for you?
And not even all of them have fertilizers yet. So let's go ahead and have fertilizers here to further boost my corn plantations and make it complete. That would be also then for these guys here. There you go. Now that's a proper production boost that we have. And I could just go ahead and have it then over there as well, right? There's plenty of oil here. This is going to be sexy because with the oil, we can get then all the fuel over. Let's just use the silo here and the tractor. Alright. Then we can use the whole corn then up there as well. Because we are going to need a lot of corn. Don't forget that. Not 1 second. Be able to build it. There you go. Together with the silo there as well. Plenty of fertilizers I'm expecting in Marischal. We are full on that. Perfect. This is going to be nice now, right? So this is, that's not even the end of it. So 21 we have, right? And in Manola, we had the total consumption of 13. We have everything now for our Halia kitchen. How many Halia do we need in Manola anyway? I'm so confused. 4. That's nothing. That's really nothing. So that's 2 Halia kitchens. Let's work with 4 as our basic, Oh, look at that. Our basic calculations here. Oh, yeah, Shotex. Ooh, it's not looking that great over there. That means corn, we have enough, right? Then we need the herbs. For that, if I want to go with 4, I just need 4 herb gardens to get my Halia kitchens going. 4 of them. There you go. As easy as pie. Herbs. And the other one was then the Calamari fishes. That's going to be a bit more problematic. I guess we just need a beach area for that. And since we don't need 2 of them for 1 Halia kitchen, we actually need 8 Calamari fishers. This is looking like a sexy spot for it because we have a beach area. If we're doing this in Manola directly, so there needs to be something coming from Manola to call it the Manola Halia. And in that case, that's the Calamari that we're using on it. Let's go ahead. We should be able to squeeze in some of them here. This will not be possible because of the, yeah, you name it. It's absolutely not possible. I hate those cliffs. It's always complicated to do stuff. Let's try it like that. Yeah, we'll have to use it like that, right? Because I cannot do it otherwise. And then one here, one here. Is that working? That is working. Amazing. Right? So that we already have 3, 6. And then I just need some 2 more here. We could actually make it like that again. Ah, tricky. Tricky. This is working. Oh, that's going to be great. Because then we can squeeze in even more of them then. Very nice. That's a lot of calamari. And the fun fact is, I don't even like calamari, but I'm still going to do this because I'm a practitionist of sorts, and I do like my people, and they should be happy about that. We're not going to build all 8 of them, of course. That is absolutely realistic. Let's build all 8 of them. 6 of them here and 2 here, and that's it, right? Oh, Honaleros is going down deeply there right now. With that, hello, calamari fishes. Just basic fisher houses, really. And then we just need one more airship. There is one coming out. It's a big one, however. Do we have a smaller one? This wouldn't cost me. This is armed. This one is not armed. It's just, we just really need one small airship going back and forth. And that I'm going to build here. It doesn't even cost me influence to get the herbs then over to Manola. Now for Manola, one more thing is that we need is the Halia now. There's some ruins there. And where should we have them? Now, the fun fact is, we don't need a lot of them, right? They're really cheap, so let's have them also a bit central. We need a maximum of, 3, I guess, short-term wise, long-term wise. So we could have them here in the city, right? They just need to have their connection there to the trading post. So I could move, for example, some of those artistas over, like there. Is that already enough? A bit more. Let's move those brewers down, and then those 2 artistas there as well, creating an artista block, an artista super block. And this already would make it worth it to use now the restaurant here. Look at that. That's how it goes, right? We have it then in the center where people can eat something. That's number 1. We just need a second one, really. And do we have... We do have the docklands here. There is another warehouse. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, because with that we can have it now somewhere over there, I guess. And this would look nice and dandy over there, I guess. Yes, that's fine. Let's get rid of this road. Move those over. Move those away. To my super block. No, there's no more room. And oh boy, where do I get my obreros? Up there. For now. And then we have this whole space for another kitchen. Just beside the hospital there. Perfect. Right, and we can keep a bit of a distance here to the hospital then, if we want that. Halia kitchen number 2. And that's the crazy thing. Halia kitchen number 3. Right at the haciendas. Right beside the hacienda. It's a restaurant, right? So you can just work like that. And we are going to be totally happy with it. People also celebrate the rise of Halia kitchens. Let's build number 1. Of course, they don't have really any ornaments yet. That's my city Halia here. And then we have this one here on top of that. Workforce-wise, we are in deep trouble though. I do need another block of people. And we can provide them over there, I guess. Right, so we have a space, of course. And we do have our little town center. Then I'm probably going to just copy over here as well. Or over there. I think this is better. And then we can just have more. Oh, that's looking fantastic. Let's build it. And get us the workforce back in. Of course, it will increase my consumption there. Fried plantains and ponchos, so I'll have to check that. Yeah, let's check it now. I have a bad feeling here. With the ponchos, we're still positive. And with the fried plantain as well. Very good. Not the worst thing happened there in the world. And also what happened is, yep, over here in Manolar, we have finished the first phase of the dam monument. And phase 2 begins the structure, bricks and steel beams, 900 barrels and 30 seconds of our time again. Now that the foundations are complete, the dam begins to coalesce around its steel skeleton. Inspection galleries run through the structure, allowing the engineers to check for problems. Let's start the phase. How is it looking? There it is. Coming along now. The water is still flowing, of course. But soon, all of this here will be deep water. Stay tuned.